What's up, y'all? Hopefully your week is being good. Welcome into another playthrough of Zenless Zone Zero. Been quite a while, actually. Welcome to a new month. New month being February. Apparently it's somewhat of the month of love, if you will. You know, Valentine's Day, stuff like that. Nothing against it whatsoever. But I tell you one thing. It's very important that we also love ourselves. Love ourselves first. Begin to love other people even better than we already do. And what better way than to do some things, examine some things with us to help us, within us, excuse me, that'll be able to help us to be able to move to another level in sanity as well as in peace, if you will. And one of those is a subject that I think it's important for all of us, if we could be serious just for a little bit. It's a subject that many of us as human beings in our imperfection, we're really not good at. But we get better each time. And depending on the severity of offenses, it may be even more difficult. And some of you probably know where this is going. But it's something that can hold us down from a variety of interactions, not just ones of intimacy, but also of just regular friendship, even partnerships. But let me just set the tone for this as well, or let me at least set some understanding about this, because I think it's very important that we establish it. And that to let us know is, one, what this particular focus that we're doing this month, what is it not about? Okay, so this focus that we're on, it's not about trusting previous offenders again. Let's make that abundantly clear. It's not about having to socialize with previous offenders again. It's not forgetting the past offenses. And it's not denying that those offenses happened. They definitely did. So what are we really talking about here? Forgiveness and forward February. This is a very touchy subject. I understand that. But just because it's a touchy subject doesn't mean that we just don't deal with it. Because that's going to be a problem that will not get fixed, and it can ultimately get worse. So what really is forgiveness about? It's really about freeing ourselves from the constant anger and bitterness. It's about ending the cycles of replaying past incidents over and over again that can just lead us to stress. And one thing that stress can do, it can actually cause some health problems. It can lead to high blood pressure. It can even contribute to the development of stomach ulcers. It could even alter our hair color. I mean, if you've seen in some of my videos, I have a bit more gray hair than I probably should for someone in my age. And that came from some stress that I should really have not been stressing about. But you know what? We're human, we're not perfect, we're going to make mistakes, but the important thing is that we correct those mistakes. It's not too late. And another thing, we relinquish the duty of punishing offenders. Notice that there's a difference between defending ourselves against offenders and punishing them. And let me tell you, I'll be the first to say I'm not good at punishing people. And quite frankly, I don't even think I have the authority nor the duty to do such a thing, especially to keep punishing someone. Plus, if someone is making a valid effort to actually correct their mistakes and I continue to punish them because I'm not satisfied, I'm not only doing myself a disservice, I'm doing them one as well. And the reason being is because now I'm basically saying that they can never change when clearly they can. Hey there, John, how you doing? So it's important that we understand that forgiveness is really for ourselves. It's not for the other person. Because if we don't forgive, we leave ourselves in a position where we can always be bitter, we can always be angry, and anyone who even attempts to try to help us to heal, we could even start pushing those people away as well. We can get into a state to where we like being angry, we like being bitter, and that we like a certain level of drama, that we'll even fabricate that drama just to experience it. So forgiveness is a very important tool for all of us to master as much as we can. And what is moving forward about? Simple. Growing out of the anger and the bitterness. Healing from our issues. Now, I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna tell you something. This is not an easy thing. No one said it is. But you know what? Is it really about whether or not it's easy? Or is it really about whether or not it's worth it? Ask yourself in the mirror, are you worth healing? The answer should be yes. It is very worth it to heal. I actually have a video that I did about this with the life lesson series that I do on my YouTube channel. And it covers life lessons in anime. And one of those is Masamune Makabe's revenge. Basically Masamune-kun's revenge. And those of you who might not know about it, it's basically an anime about this guy who confessed to this girl back in the day, and he was turned down heavily because of his appearance. But now he's got a goal to where, after improving himself, he basically tries to get the same girl's attention, only to reject her just as she had rejected him. And many of us know that's a waste of time. So if you want to check that video out, I left the link not in the description, but it's in the chat. It should be going to all of the chats. I encourage you to check that out, and I encourage you just be able to heal, because it's very important that we heal and we move forward. Otherwise, we're going to be stuck where we were, and it's just not going to be a good scenario for us. And there's no need for that. So we're going to move on now to some more fun stuff, but I just wanted to get it out there that we're on a focus of forgiveness and forward February. So thank you very much. So let's get you up to speed on what we were doing in Zenless Zone 0 before where we are here now. So let's get that going, shall we? Because it's been a little bit of time. So in the last bit of that, as we do our recap reel, last time we had seen that Miyabi Hoshimi is now available, and no, we don't have her yet, but even so, we do have Asaba Harumasa, who is there kindly shared with us, and honestly, I don't think it was that bad. So I decided to give him a little test run and ran him through another portion of the game in the story. And apparently he's an archer, and it looks like he does some damage there. Although I guess it kind of counteracts from what we've seen him in some of the videos where it looks like he's sleeping all the time. But overall, we got the job done. So moving forward, we managed to get our Internet level up to 23 also. So that's nice. You even got a little S rank there, but again, it's on easy mode. Checking out on the store, it looks like we've got quite a few customers now. I think some folks are giving a little word of mouth here. Hetty looks like we're doing in good shape, according to her, making things eye-catching, as that's our current status. Then we met this lady out in the road named Serene, or Serene, I'm pretty sure it's Serene. And apparently she's doing a little bit of a survey of the downtown area, if you will, and said, hey, give me a few shots to see what else we can do a little promotion of. So we got some snapshots, and apparently she thought our photography skills were quite commendable. So I guess we scored some points there. Then to kill some time as a means of just hanging out back at the crib, we decided to check a few of our archives videos, if you will, and one of them involving Soldier 11. So heading over there, we get a little tutorial of the selections of the archives, and of course with Soldier 11, it's a little bit of a mission called basically a mole in a hole, to where basically we were searching for a mole, if you will, and we were also working with this one dude who apparently is a big Phaethon fan. I mean, this dude was literally simping out. It got kind of scary. But in completing that task, we got our Internet level up to 24, so that's pretty nice. And it looks like there's going to be some more action with Soldier 11 moving forward, so we have that to look to also. Now, what are we going to do after this? Well, ultimately, it's about time to get some sleep. And so then we had our last little bit of exercises, of basketball exercises that they do. Then we jogged our way up the stairs over to Wise's room. I'm pretty sure that was a little bit of a workout for him. That's probably the most of a workout he actually gets out of everything. And that led us right here. So we're going to get to the warm bed and see what else is going to happen throughout the story. So I'd say it's going to be some fun times, if you will. So we're going to bring our game audio up to cinema level. Got some pretty chill music, so that's pretty nice. Let me flip the screen here over to my main screen for the PS5, because that's the console I'm actually on. And then let's get going. Hey there, Emperor. Welcome in. Let's see. Is this your OC in the logo? Yeah, it's my illustration. Sorry I didn't get to that, John. But yeah, that basically is me. It's my illustration that was done by Spectere Sketches or Spectere HD. And he is very, very talented. I encourage that you check him out. He is on Twitch, so I encourage that you check him out. He's very talented. He did a doodle recently for Cinder, and it came out really nice. I did a little trolling comment on there, but he did really nice with the Cinder illustration. And it has been a while, Emperor. Just been busy with things at work and whatnot. Things are starting to calm down a little bit, so I should be able to get back to the regular routine. Hopefully you've been doing well there, buddy. Hopefully you've been doing well. So let's get to our warm bed and see what is going to happen. It's getting late. Let's hope we don't run into any more trouble. Trouble is literally a capital T, apparently, in this neighborhood. We all know that. We're going to rest until morning. Yes, we should rest until morning. Let's go ahead and rest until morning. Should we rest in the morning? I think we should rest until morning. Okay? I think we should rest in the morning. Is the sun up yet? Well, technically over here it is. I don't know about in the game, but it is over here. No, I overslept. It's time to open up the video store. Well, looks like we're getting out there, getting a toast in our mouth and then running downstairs. Hope I haven't delayed opening the store to go downstairs and check. You rest comfortably and now your mind feels exceptionally clear. I'm doing good indeed. Oh, this is my track right here. This is my track right here. Let's see. Girl in the gray hoodie. Manager, the film you recommended to me last time, The Port Peak, was nice. Have you gotten any similar films lately? I don't know, have we? I'll have to ask the Bang Boo. That one's supposed to be keeping track on it. I think it was 18. Hey, 18, we got any other stuff similar to what she's talking about there? You're a fan of thrillers, aren't you? How about Hacker's Mansion? Fresh in this month. Interesting. The fact that I just said thrillers, I always think Michael Jackson, because this is Thriller! The plot is filled with twists and turns, and the hacker showdown scene is critically acclaimed. Well, I've heard of that. Don't you think hacker scenes are a tad too fake? I don't know. What's a hacker scene supposed to look like? The life of a true hacker is nothing like that. It's all because of the exaggeration in the movies that people always harbor unrealistic fantasies about the profession. I'm starting to think she's a hacker. I'm starting to think she's a hacker. Doesn't seem like there's anything particularly to my taste right now. I'll come again next time. Who is this lady? The girl in the gray hair left. And the gray hoodie left. Oh my gosh, gray hair. I can't talk, I got gray hair. Here you are, Wise. Here I am! Who was that? Or that girl looked kind of familiar. I don't recognize her, so I'm gonna just say, who was that? Oh, her? I don't know her name, but she's one of our regulars. We're gonna have heck of a ride then. Yes, I'd say these folks, particularly Wise and Bell, probably do have a heck of a ride in the HDD. Let's see, doing good indeed, and I can tell this Chinese year is going to really be mine. Right on, Emperor, right on. Right on indeed. Her standard for movies seems pretty strict. Let's see, the options. She seems like a meticulous person. And the other, she has the vibes of an elite individual. I'll go with the meticulosity. Yeah, maybe. Her taste in movies is pretty similar to mine. Let me talk to her next time. I'll get her to sign up for our membership. Phone is vibrating. A new commission is coming soon. Well, how about that? You got a lot of stuff to check anyway. Hey, it's Shepard. Let's see. It's me again, my old friend. Feeling happy today. Let's see what I got here. Yeah, I'm actually quite happy. If you got a job for me, just say so. Let's be cool. You're in a good mood today? I'm not used to that. Anyways, I got some news for you. You may participate in your first reputation rank-up trial. Though it's not really your first trial, is it? Former legendary proxy. Well, it's about time. Let's see, what's this reputation rank-up trial all about? I'm assuming Wise would say this. As expected from Faithin. Always so reliable. I figured that was the right one. I guess they're a little cocky. Maybe just a little bit. Anyways. Your internet level and the amount of collected holo observation data have been increasing quite quickly lately. You must have been preparing for this reputation rank up, right? Aren't you forgetting something? Since you're here, tell me more about the trial. Ouch. More about the trial? You really need me to explain? Just clearing out some ethereals, the same as before. It might be a bit trickier than usual. Cleanup task though, of course. Anyways, I'll keep an eye on your account info, Sound Otaku. Swing by the coffee shop once you're done with your promotion, and we'll celebrate. Path of the Proxy. And yes, we'll add it. I guess that's one thing that's going to be accomplished, but guess what? Because we have not picked up this game in a long time, we probably got a lot of stuff that we got to cover, probably got to claim, and a half a dozen other things, so let's get to it. Oh, a signal search. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, but wait, who is this? Who's this? I don't know who this is. I have no clue who this is. Astra Yao. And apparently she's an S rank. And it looks like, wait, is that a microphone? Okay. 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 Apparently we can do an S rank search of this. I don't even know who this girl is. Alright, what else is here? Oh gosh, that scissors looks deadly. Okay, so Ellen is a S rank. I guess it would be legit. Let me see. What else we got here? What is that? S engine with... Wait a minute. Is that supposed to be for Astra, or is that for someone else? I don't know. I'm assuming that's for Ellen, because you know Ellen is a shark tyrant. I'm just saying. Interesting. Bang boo stuff. You want to trick out your bang boo. You get an A rank and is guaranteed in 10 searches, but you get an S rank in 70 searches. Well, I'm gonna save it until I got some 70s for obvious reasons. Okay. And let's see, the store. Let's see what we got in the store right quick. A chandelier. A chandelier, okay. Gotta go off screen just for 1 second, folks. So what would we do with a chandelier? Please tell me, what are we gonna do with a chandelier? I have no idea what we're supposed to be doing with a chandelier. Maybe it's just me, but I do not know exactly what we would do with a chandelier. I guess her spotlight is the stage, because that show looked like a daggum microphone. On campus. Oh, outfits. Yep, definitely not doing the bundle shop right now. Nope. Hang on a second here. Bang bucks, huh? All right, we'll come back to that next time. Let's see what we got with these.
Let's start the experiment.
I'm not so sure we're gonna do that right now, Grace. I think we'll save that for later.
Is it time to clock out?
No, we just clocked in, Haramasa. Get over it.
Time for some hard labor?
I did that earlier this morning, buddy. So you can relax for now. So what's going on with this dude? When successfully blocking an enemy with Ben's special attack or EX special attack, the damage dealt by the blocked enemy is reduced by 30% for 15 seconds. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction, so why do you have to bash things head on? Looks like your calculations are off. Okay. Okay. When successfully offense through defense. When successfully triggering a block counter during Ben's special attack or EX special attack, inflict an additional 300% of Ben's defense as damage. Unlike other bear Thyrans, Ben remains patient when fighting. He believes if he keeps his defenses up, he can wait until the enemy reveals their weakness. That is a good skill to have, especially in the concept of when you're dealing with folks out there. Being able to capitalize on your opponent's mistakes.
Time for some hard labor?
Well,
Starlight, it's time to shine!
Okay there, Billy. Don't make your eyes too bright. You might blind us. Okay. Let's check a couple of things right quick. Let's check the internet right quick. Alright, so the main chapter of the intermission, let's see. Godfinger, Ultimate Showdown, the Master of Arpeggio, Fault. Okay, I think we've done just about all we needed to with that. But up here, let me see. Okay. All right. With all that done, let's get going. And no, I wasn't trying to give y'all a rump shot of this kid. I wasn't trying to do that. But anyways. All right, let's check with the Bang Boo right quick. We got to make sure the store's got some good products. Don't understand what you're saying, so I'm not gonna even bother with that. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, Bang Boo, you're the only one promoting right now, so we'll have to just get used to it. All right, let's open the store and make some money. Let's make some dinner. Make some dinners. Dinners. Get some dinners. Get some nice old dinners. Get some dinners. Dinners. Anyways. All right, Wise, you ready to go outside? You probably didn't. Nope. Who are you? You calm down, calm down. You good over there? You good over there, buddy? You good over there? Huh? You good over there? You must be the leader of the independent investigation team that Officer Ray mentioned. I am. Yep, that's me. And you are? Charlie, from the White Star Institute. Huh. I've been assigned to the Special Research Team at Scott Outpost. I apologize for the abruptness of my visit, but the matter is urgent. Officer Reyes has specifically instructed that this issue should be brought to you directly. And it's like, what's going on? After you passed the assessment, Officer Reyes started extensively reviewing your profile. 2 days ago, she suddenly announced to everyone that you were her sole designated contact. She instructed that if anything were to happen to her, we should seek your assistance immediately. The next day, Officer Ray entered Hollow Zero and went missing. Scott Outpost is currently mobilizing an emergency search for her. I'm like, Ray is missing? It's better not to discuss the details here. Come with me to the outpost to learn more. There's one thing that's been bothering me. It's as if Officer Ray anticipated her own disappearance. Not only did she designate you as her contact, but she also entrusted me with this message for you. Charlie clears her throat, furtively glances around to ensure no one else is listening, and mimics Ray's tone in a low voice. If one day I go missing, trust no one, not even my colleagues. It's starting to sound like some of her colleagues may have been a little jelly, but I could be wrong. I can't make heads or tails of it either. Officer Ray simply instructed me to relay the message to you. Oh, and there's more. You can trust Charlie. She's as reliable as a recorder. I've never played the instrument, but it sounds cool. That might sound like something Charlie made up herself, but I promise I really said it. Not that it matters. You can't verify it anyway. And the choice we have, that does sound like her, and the other, definitely her style. Ugh, Officer Ray has always been like that. It's a real headache for her subordinates, as we never know what's going on in her head. You know? I think me and Ray might get along, because I do tend to be quite random with kind of statements like that as well. Or maybe I'm just plain cringe. But if Officer Ray trusts you, I trust her judgment unconditionally. Until you should not, obviously. So, please join me at Scott Post to take part in the search and rescue operation for Officer Ray. Of course. Thank you, truly. I see Officer Ray did not misplace her trust. Or did she? Anyways. After briefly explaining the situation to Belle, you follow Charlie to the outpost. I just received clearance from my superiors, which means you are now officially an auxiliary member of this search and rescue operation. It's urgent, so I'll be brief. Officer Ray has been monitoring the abnormal ether... One second. Okay, I'm good. Officer Ray has been monitoring the abnormal ether in Zone A17, or better yet, Zone Alpha 17, where activity recently spiked and exhibited unusually intense fluctuations. That area's terrain is pretty treacherous, with lots of missing survey teams. It's known as the Lost Void. Maybe they should be calling Miyabi for this. Officer Ray had been persistently applying for permission to investigate the anomaly zone to obtain information firsthand. She said that if her hypotheses were correct, the area could potentially become a source of serious trouble. And our choice is, what kind of trouble? We're like, what do you mean? Well, yeah, what kind of trouble? What are you talking about here? Officer Ray did not tell me. She had been requesting a detailed investigation of that area, but for some reason, the Institute never issued an approval. She seemed quite frustrated about it. Then during a recent routine investigation, she suddenly insisted on personally leading a team into the Hollow Zero. That might have been a bad idea. Before departing, she spoke to Captain Roland and asked him to prepare for the worst. And the options: prepare for the worst, and that doesn't sound good. I would say that does not sound good. I'm not sure myself. After that, she personally led the team to carry out the investigation. As soon as the investigation team entered the hollow, Officer Ray immediately separated from the group and left on her own. Why would someone do that in a very dangerous environment? Charlie lowers her voice, glancing around cautiously. And with a message she asked me to pass on to you, I'm guessing that Officer Ray has gone to investigate the Lost Void herself. Why would you do that, homie? Why would you do that? 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 It also seems like she was wary of her own staff. It's been 2 days since we lost contact with her. Captain Roland has sent out search teams, but there have been some strange developments with the nearby ethereals. It's been 2 days. Not 1, 2. It seems even Captain Roland is struggling to handle them, and the defense force is in chaos right now. If you want to know more, you should speak to Captain Roland. Understood. I knew I could count on you. Yeah, we'll see if you actually can. Hey there, Orchard, welcome in. I've discussed the rescue operation with Captain Roland in great detail. You can ask him about the specifics. Oh dear, we got ourselves a very serious situation here, and it looks like it's rapidly escalating. Why am I sounding like some type of drill sergeant? Anyways. Dang, they don't even have a name, just soldier. Doggone it. Here for my daily dose of melatonin. Oh, do you mean cringe? Is Belle here too? I don't know. I do not see her, so she's probably not here. So this is Roland, huh? Typical general standing. Anyways. When you're out there, be on guard against ethereals. Make sure to maintain coordination throughout the different zones. Do not let the ethereals converge. Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir! Excuse me, buddy, you got a minute? Oh, you're finally here. What? You didn't see me standing right in front of you, doggone it? You didn't see me walking around and panning the camera? Okay, let me stop. Charlie explained the situation to me. Ray chose you as her contact, and I trust her judgment completely. So, what's your plan for the rescue operation? How's the rescue effort going so far? Yeah, let me know where you are right now and see what other solutions that need to be made thus far. We've deployed search teams to track her down, but the problem is that the nearby ethereals have suddenly become more active. Just as Ray said they would. What do you mean, buddy? Before heading into the hollow, she warned me to keep an eye on the ethereals in the area, and insinuated that their behavior might change. Did she have like some type of device or something that they caught wind of that went in there? I mean, what the heck was she thinking going in there, especially leaving the group and going out by herself? Did she have some type of bait or something? I don't know. Seemed like she did have some type of bait or something like that. After her disappearance, things turned out exactly as she predicted. The ethereals seem to have reached some sort of consensus. They're launching deliberate ambushes on our various outposts and have even destroyed some of our hollow observation equipment. We've even lost contact with the search teams we sent out. One option, how could this happen? Another option, did the ethereal somehow become more intelligent? I want to know if it's that second one, so we're going to ask that. That's right. It's something we've never seen before. There's an even bigger problem. The unusually coordinated ethereals have disrupted our cleanup operations, and their numbers are on the verge of spiraling out of control. Residual operation data shows that large numbers of ethereals from other regions are converging toward this area. If left unchecked, they could potentially gather into an unstoppable wave and overwhelm our defenses. Yeah, we need to call Section 6. So, hello, HSO. Yeah, can you bring Section 6 down here? Yes, yes. Agents Miyabi Hoshimi, Sukashiro Yanagi, as well as Asaba Harusuma, whatever his last name is. Just get them all down here. Thank you. The Defense Force is fortifying their positions and preparing for an all-out retaliation against the Ethereal's impending surge. Hence, I'm afraid I'll have to leave Ray's rescue operation in your capable hands. Ray is an important ally, but our top priority is securing the defensive lines. Both the Shiu and the Hollow Zero defenses are critical to the safety of New Eridu. Of course, we'll get it done. We'll get her done. If you can locate the missing search team, you might find some valuable information. The Defense Force mission remains unchanged. Preemptively strike and neutralize the Ethereals before they form an offensive wave. We'll do everything we can to put an end to this. After marking the target search area for this mission, Roland goes on to assign tasks to the Defense Force. Captain Sir. Have you and the Captain Roland finalized the rescue strategy? I guess we did. Things ain't looking good. The Ethereal's behavior in this area is highly unusual, and the Defense Force is scrambling to fortify their lines. The search and rescue efforts for Ray will have to fall upon us. I see. I'll leave everything to you. Finally made it, although a little late for the cringe. Hey, Chaotic Cannibal, welcome in. Oh, there's still cringe to come. There's still cringe to come. And since you're on the YouTube side, you should be able to rewind it and see what cringe you might have missed in the process. But anyways, nothing like having it in a live setting thus far, right? Right. By the way, before Officer Ray departed for the Hollow, she left a letter for you. Dang, how many letters and messages did she leave behind? I mean, seriously, might as well put it on a memory stick and send it to me. Here. Dear head of the independent investigation team, your unique bamboo and highly efficient hollow in navigation techniques are truly remarkable. To be honest, your skills and attention to detail strongly remind me of a certain legendary figure I've been following for quite some time. Perhaps you're also intrigued by the truth behind Hollow Zero. I might soon get entangled in certain events. If you wish to uncover more information, I ask for your assistance. I've already mentioned to those around me that your bamboo and navigation system utilize my custom technology. So all you need to do is showcase your true skills. I've left a recording in the data station within the Hollow. If you manage to locate it, you may come to understand the motives behind my investigation. I've also prepared a few surprising little tools for you. Perhaps they'll prove useful. What does the Officer Ray's message say? Huh, the heck if I know. Nothing but some casual banter. I see. All right. Officer Ray also mentioned that as her designated contact, you are free to make full use of some of the experimental special equipment and make a few interesting gadgets. And a few interesting gadgets. We don't get to make any just yet. Once you're ready for the big rescue mission, I'll hand them over to you. The Lost Void. And then also a withered domain. So where are we supposed to go to first? I have no idea. Lost Void content update. New content. Added a new gameplay mode, Perpetrator Battle. where agents are equipped with unique gear, resonia, and tactical enhancements to take down powerful enemies. Content adjusted. A selection record feature has been added to the details button, which will save your choices. NPCs that can be repeatedly interacted with during missions. Heidi, Ophelia, and Ray now have permanent function icon displayed above their heads. The Exploration Collection Resonium database now includes detailed rules for obtaining affinity Resonia. You can now press on an affinity Resonium to view them. The Investigation Strategy selection screen now features a rule description button for investigation, strategy, and explorer's badge. Okay. Okay. If they say so, okay. If they say so, okay. Ray vanished. Good heavens. Oh, look, our qualification assessment while we're at it. All right. Wait. Huh? Wait. Whoa. When did we get Jane? When the heck did we get Jane as a trial use? Apparently now we get. All right. So we got Jane, Bernice, and Caesar as trial usages. Not sure how that happened, but I guess I'll take it. From what I heard, Jane is like really sharp with her skills. Apparently she's an S rank, so I'll take it. Yo, Ink, what up, man? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. I guess this is just going to be, you can't switch agents and child. Okay. We'll roll with the S rank lady crew. We'll roll with that. It's good. Hopefully I don't mess this up.
It's like an infestation.
I'll bet. All right. So here we have Jane Doe of a special team of public security. Well, how about that? All right, what do we got here? What is this thing? There's a ton of gear and supplies here. Could this be the surprise Ray mentioned? I don't know. Might as well see what's useful. Master, now let me introduce gear. Okay. Okay, what's gear? Bangbu assist. Resonable, I guess that means accumulates energy over time. When any squad member consumes decibels, Resonable gains additional energy. With enough energy, press Bangbu Assist to summon Resonable, who will generate an ether black hole that deals ether damage to enemies and recovers all squad members' decibels. Interesting. Gear usually have unique and powerful effects. Once you've equipped your desired gear, it's time to begin your adventure. You can view the specific effects by opening that thing. Are you sure you want to choose Ultimate Rhythmic Energy Saver as your initial gear for exploration? Once selected, Bangbu Assist will not be available for any further gear obtained. All right, let's deal with that for now. Let's deal with that for now. Well, what was that? You see how she hit the brakes? I was about to say, did she dab? No, but that's one way to burn off the speed. All right, let's move. What is all this stuff right here? What we got all this stuff right here? There's some NEPS gear here too. What do we got? What's this? Here's the marker for your first current location. There you can see the subsequent area the spatial fissure leads to. Here you can view information relating to the corresponding area. Combat gear, combat coins, challenge flawless, challenge time trial, encounter, price difference, rest and recuperation, bang boost store, friendly talk. The map's info is very important. Please check it carefully before setting off. Oh, zero gear. Interesting. Wait, how do we get to the map again? Alright, that'll work. Well, it's not attacking us. Okay, so that's the fissure. Okay. Over to there, huh? So we got fights this way, fights, and then, huh? All right, we'll go this way. But I want to see what this is gonna do. Nope, nothing. That's what this thing, nope. All right, let's go. From what I've seen, Jane be tearing it up.
I'll keep it burning.
Let's make this quick.
Ready.
Nice work, Bernice.
Sounds like they get along.
Sure.
Here. Time to shine.
Or you could say for them, time to burn. Well, that was interesting. Already have gear of the same style. Britonia and ether derivative can enhance agents' combat abilities. You can view the specific effects by opening their details. Collecting the same type of Resonium can enhance the corresponding gear effects. You can check your current gear here. Choosing the right Resonium can play a crucial role in subsequent operations. When an ultimate hits an enemy, it deals damage over time equal to 20% of the agent's attack per second to the target for 10 seconds. Activating chain attack grants 10% decibels. All field agents with 25% or lower HP slowly recover HP. selected. What you got, buddy? The Ethereals ambushed me. I was looking for trinkets and I nearly got myself destroyed in the process. You good now? No worries, I'm completely fine. My collection is perfectly intact. Interested? Here, this one's for you. What do you got here? Seal of Concealment. Golden and red prompts will no longer be displayed when enemies attack for the next 2 combat encounters. Purified increases agent damage dealt by 40%. Seal of anomalous secrecy. Increases enemy anomaly buildup RS 50% for the next 2 combat encounters. Increases agent's energy generation, rate by 35%. I think I'll go with this one. After this, fissure can take us to the next area. Yep, that'll take us to the next fight. Because I don't think we can go back. Nope, doesn't look like we can go back. And here we are.
I'll keep it burning.
Want some more?
Bernie, ready.
Okay.
And it's been cleared. Can you lower your weapons and not point them at me, please? Jeez Louise. Anyways. When stunning or inflicting disorder on an enemy, the agent recovers 22 point stocks, if only 25%, 2.5% HP, 10 energy, and additional 100 decibels. This effect can trigger once every 20 seconds. Meanwhile, with this one, each non-critical hit increases agent's critical rate by 6%. This effect is reset after the agent triggers a critical hit. And then the last one, triggering perfect assist increases all squad members' critical damage by 20%. For 10 seconds, of course. But on this one, I think it would be nice if we, when stunning or inflicting disorder on an enemy. Let's see what that will do. Guys, when a battle is over, don't point your weapons at an ally, okay? That's rude and it's dangerous. Don't do that again. Thank you. You must be the independent investigator Officer Ray mentioned. Be careful, the Ethereals around here are acting super weird. Alright, so what's happening with them? They're so strange. Before, we only needed simple bait, and they'd charge right at us. We were able to surround them and eliminate them one by one. But this time, they're completely ignoring our tactics. Instead, they seem to be deliberately playing with us, even ambushing our reinforcement squads. I mean, if you deal with these guys enough, you're coming up with the same tactics. I mean, it's pretty sure that at some point they would probably catch on to it. Or maybe I'm wrong. It's almost as if someone was directing them. I wonder who. In any case, stay safe. Many of our reinforcements have been ambushed. How's the situation ahead? The front line is likely still in the thick of it, with considerable casualties. Although reinforcements have been called, they may be blocked by the ethereals on the way. Alright, we'll go check. I'll leave it to you then. We'll stay here to intercept and snipe any nearby ethereals for you. Stay safe out there. If anything comes up, retreat and return to the outpost with us to report. Let's see what we got here. Each non-critical hit increases the agent's critical rate. Let's see, increases the duration that enemies are stunned by 15%. And increases days inflicted by...
I'll cuff us together.
What
Just
the
kidding.
heck did you just say? What the heck did you just say? From my recollection, she's quite flirtatious. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Did you just come near me? No, there's a couple of things we can do here. Rest and recuperation. Rest and recuperation, so they're both. And then they hit this. I would like to get one more battle in. So many wounded, ha ha ha. It's the perfect time to test my potions. When I'm done with them, they'll be even more spirited than they were before they got hurt. If you say so. What do you think? Want to give it a shot too? Jane, if it turns out to be fake, be sure to give him a reality check. All squad members recover 20% of their HP, obtain 1 resonium. I'm gonna make sure these folks are maxed out. And so this Fisher can take us to another fight. That's what it's gonna take us to. Another fight. Alright, let's get to work.
Let me at him.
Alright, where are you? There you are.
Sure.
Nice work, Bernice. I'm here.
Alright, it's a party now.
Being happy's what counts. I won't budge. Even one step. Okay.
The final act begins now.
Jane, with you, the act is never finished. Looks like you're having fun. Oh yes, I am definitely having a good time. Although I'm a little bit concerned about why somebody would go into a hollow very recklessly by themselves. That one's a little bit disturbing. Anyways. And an ultimate damage equal to 20. A fusion has been initiated. How about that? Now we in for the final battle. Or supposedly. We will find out. Uh-oh.
Ready.
Yeah, didn't take me too long to be able to figure out Bernice's movements. Well, yeah, those fire tanks do come in handy.
I'll keep it burning.
No escape. Let's make this quick.
If you say so.
Bernie, ready. Let me at him. There's more to battle. There's glory.
I think we're done now.
What are you doing here? Are you independent investigators?
Are we?
You need to get out of here now. Something's really wrong around here. Go back to the outpost and tell Captain Roland we need reinforcements. Those ethereals, they're...
It sounds like it's getting really bad.
Calm down. Roland sent us to find you. Are you a member of the rescue squad? What happened here?
A talking bamboo? So you're the captain of the independent investigation team that Officer Ray mentioned.
What did she actually tell these folk? Huh?
The ethereals. They ambushed us. We were following the clues left by Officer Ray. But as we approached this area, we heard a sudden scream nearby.
Is that right?
We headed in that direction and found a soldier with a wounded leg. When he saw us, he desperately signaled for us to retreat. We went to help without realizing what was going on. An ethereal appeared from behind the ruins, standing there facing us. And a second one. A third. That was when we realized we had been surrounded. Those ethereals used our injured comrade as bait to lead us into a trap.
Well, it just goes to show they can definitely pick up on strategies down the road.
Ethereals using an injured soldier as bait? How is that possible?
Exactly. It's almost like they were intelligent. I consider myself a veteran, but in all of my years of service, nothing has ever sent shivers down my spine like this. Anyway, we must report this to Captain Roland immediately.
You're right. We have to inform Roland. You should head back now. We'll handle the rest.
What? We haven't found Officer Ray yet.
I'll take over the rescue. That's an order from Roland. You have to hurry back and report what happened here, or things will get worse in Hollow Zero.
Understood. I salute you, sir, on behalf of the Defense Force.
After surviving, the soldiers evacuate. The two siblings discuss the situation that the soldiers described uneasy.
Wise, what that soldier just said? How is that even possible? It's like something straight out of a horror movie. These ethereals' behavior is becoming increasingly odd. Perhaps Ray noticed something, which is why she was so insistent on investigating the area with abnormal ether activity. Anyway, we need to be extra careful.
Alright, let's see what we got here. When stunning or inflicting attribute anomaly on an enemy, all squad members' critical rate is increased by 8%, and anomaly proficiency is increased by 15 for 20 seconds, stacking up to 2 times. How about that? The duration of each attack is calculated separately. When a chain attack hits an enemy, the target's stun damage multiplier is increased by 25%, and damage dealt to the target due to attribute anomaly is increased by 25% for 10 seconds. When an enemy is hit, days is increased by 15%, and anomaly build-up is increased by 15%. I'll go with this one for now. Apparently we are now directing Bang Boo, or also known as Eos. Let's see if we talk to Jane. The fight's over. Why not take a break? I can tell you're a bit tired. If you push yourself too hard, there will be consequences. I'm gonna leave that one alone for now. We talk to these two as well? Yes. What you got, Bernice? How was it? Did the battle just now get you fired up? Of course you would say that, Bernice. Of course you would say that. If that wasn't fiery enough, how about a glass of nitro fuel to ignite things? I'm a bit concerned of what mixology you got in mind. Alright, Caesar, what you got? That battle was so satisfying. That's how an overlord should fight. But after the battle, you should rest properly. Can't be reckless now. That's also the judgment of an overlord. So she says. Can we talk to the Bang Boos? Nope, apparently not. Can't talk to the Bang Boos over there, but there's definitely some activity to go with these guys. There's a time trial, there's a combat of gear, and then of course there is a fight. What is this? I don't really like time trials. So we got a fight that way, a fight here, if we can even get to it. I bet you I'm gonna screw this up.
Give me a spot! Watch and learn!
Did you have fun, Bernice? Ooh boy. Okay. I heard there's been trouble around here. Might be a good business opportunity. Okay, we'll ask about Ray's whereabouts. Looking for someone? I might have some clues for you, probably for like 10,000 guineas. Saw the missing woman before. She kept mumbling about investigating some abnormal zone, then ventured deeper into the Hollow Zero by herself. If you're going further and to find her, you better be mentally prepared. The ethereals there are no pushovers. But more importantly, how about we do some business? We need more gear coins. Wait, did you fall asleep?
Nice work, Bernice.
Okay.
Out of these three, Jane is my favorite in the group. I hate time trials. So we're just gonna battle.
I'll make it painless.
That does not look like it would be any more painless.
Keep it burning.
The pressure's on.
Well, if you just wanted some attention, you could have just came over to us. Okay, what do we got here?
Sure.
Let's see what this is gonna do.
I won't budge! Even one step!
Well, that was interesting. What do we got here? It's you again. Need any help, investigator? Ask about Ray. So Ray was here as well. Says something about conducting an investigation, huh? Didn't know much more than that. If looking for her, better bring supplies and be well prepared. Well, yes, definitely repair in case, we suffered any major damage. All squad members' attack reduced by 50% when stunning or inflicted. When launching an ultimate, the agent has a 50% chance to recover. Launching an EX special attack increases the agent's damage by 5% for 30 seconds, stacking up for 5 times. When launching an ultimate with the agent if the agent has a shield, they recover 5% HP. If not, they gain a shield equal to 15% of their max HP for 7 seconds.
Seems we've got some free time. Want to get up to something fun?
That depends on what you classify as fun, Jane. And I don't think you and I have the same definition of fun.
Heads up.
Yep, my head's up. Although they got a sneak at stack because I was busy.
I can take him. Let me help.
Yep, these folks got some moves on them.
Here's a taste of the abyss.
And here.
Nice work, Rick. Easy. Sure.
Ready.
Right?
Look at me. I'll keep it burning. Take me in front.
There's no retreat now. This'll be painless. Psych.
Out of the way. And here.
Sure.
Courage is power. Knowledge is too.
How do you like me now?
That was a little close. That was a little close. Looks like we've got a subscription on the YouTube side. Looks like we got 2 of them actually. So that is Ania as well as Lou. Thank you for the subscription on the YouTube side.
A little fire there. Time to shine.
Yeah, Bernice can be a little bit crazy with the fire sometimes. Okay, this is going to be interesting, especially since we got half of our health to go. No worries. It is what it is. Okay. All eyes on whatever we're supposed to be doing. I've read the data storage device here. There is an additional encrypted file inside, one uploaded by Ray. The style of encryption is fairly simple. Speculation, Ray left it for us intentionally. Alright, can we decode it? This must be the clue Ray mentioned. Any chance you can decipher the video data? While you were busy chatting, I decrypted the password and extracted the video data. Speculation. This might be a combat video recorded in the Hollow Zero. Moments later, Fairy plays the stored data and a familiar figure appears on the video. Well, looky here. We've got Miyabi in the building. We got Miyabi in the house. We get to test out her skills, which I'm pretty sure are top class. Thank you for accepting my investigation request, Miss Miyabi. See, I told you these are the folk you need to call for this kind of stuff. HSO Section 6 is the folk you want to get for this kind of madness, especially when you got ethereals as strong as that. You need somebody who could take on that. Who better than Miyabi for crying out loud? Anyways. Thank you for accepting the request. It's truly a personal career highlight to enlist the help of a void hunter. Let's skip the pleasantries. What's the mission? Straight to business, ain't she? It's a simple investigation of the Ether Anomaly Zone, commonly referred to as the Lost Void due to the frequent disappearances of investigators in that area. The ether fluctuations there have been quite unusual as of late. They seem to be synchronizing with the frequencies deep within the hollow. If we deploy a large-scale force for the investigation, prolonged operations may only serve to attract more ethereals and cause unnecessary trouble. That's why we need someone like you, a powerful solo combatant, to smash through the ethereal ranks and collect ether samples in a short amount of time. Sounds simple enough, says Miyabi. Barely qualifies as practice for me. She kind of reminds me of like Steve Fox from Tekken 4. It's not even a workout. All I need to do is slash my way through. That may be an overly simplistic summary, but it doesn't matter as long as the goal is accomplished. Oh, here are some gadgets for you. They might come in handy. What are those, brass knuckles? Let's see. Let's see Miyabi's exclusive gear. Alright, what is this? Miyabi Awakening of the Bees. Okay. Replaces dash attack. Let's see. Fuyubachi with dash attack. Fuyubachi maximum upon activating this skill. Miyabi will dash forward and I can't read the rest. Thank you. And deal frost damage to the enemies. After the skill is replaced, when Miyabi is knocked back, or launched using basic attack or special attack while a target is staggered, will immediately trigger dash attack, blah blah blah. Okay. When activating ultimate, lingering snow, Miyabi gains 6 stacks of fallen frost. So I'm assuming that she's an ice type. Oh, look at this. Oh, we're just getting all kinds of goodies, aren't we? Jeez Louise, people.
If there's nothing to do, we should practice the blade. You strike first.
Right. Alright, let's move. Oh, that was interesting. 2 ways or 1 to get up there. We'll see. Ooh, got hit. Got hit on that one. Well then. Something is not right up ahead. That familiar ether disturbance, it feels similar to Dark Wall. I'm afraid the investigation has to end here. What do you mean, Chief Miyabi? Anything involving the Dark Wall must be reported before we proceed. This is an agreement between Void Hunters. So this place is similar to the Dark Wall, eh? And what was that about a Void Hunter agreement? Miss Oshimi, what exactly? Uh-oh. I'm merely stating my judgment. Due to prior commitments, I can't get into the details. I see. In that case, let's call off the investigation for now. I'll find alternative methods to continue. After playing the stored data, the two siblings discussed the video they just saw.
Nice work, Bernice.
I didn't expect Miyabi to be involved in this. So she was the one who discovered that abnormal ether zone. But why didn't she go investigate? And what's this agreement between Void Hunters?
There's so much we don't know. Dadgummit, you sure are right, because I don't know squat about this game. But it's entertaining.
I still can't wrap my head around this. We'll probably have to ask Ray herself.
The place in that recording is probably the abnormal ether zone Ray wanted to investigate. If we can get there, we might find some traces of her.
Perhaps Fairy can help.
Fairy, can you find the approximate direction of the abnormal ether zone based on the ether activity in this area?
Of course, Master. While you were leisurely watching your videotape, I have already scanned the surrounding ether activity. I will utilize the landmarks that appeared in the video to guide you in real time.
That was fast. Good job, Fairy. I'll let this month's extra electric bill charges slide. We better get going, Wise. Let's find Ray.
Launching an ultimate, the agent has a 50% chance to recover 50% of decibels. When stunning or inflicting an attribute anomaly in an enemy, all squad members critical rate is... When an enemy is hit, daze is increased. And there we are. I bet you they're gonna say the same thing. Yep, they say the same thing. It looks like we're on to the finale. We're on to the finale of possibly a checkpoint. Looks like a fight of fist bumping. Another fight. Probably a gain of allies, and then to the throne. Let us go forth. Alright, anyways. What do we got here? What the heck is... Their supply station has so many goodies. Still, usable once you give them a good clean. Are you from the association? Well then, take this. You never saw me here. Got it? Hitting an enemy with an EX special attack generates a shield equal to 10% of the agent's max HP. Shield enemies deal 30% more damage. Let's do this one. Alrighty, we got another fissure. Going forth. Flawless challenge. Avoid being knocked back or launched to earn more rewards. Okay. Not sure how this is gonna go, but
Watch and learn!
Okay.
There's no retreat now. Nice work, Bernice.
I'll make it painless.
I'm here!
Hurts, don't it? Okay. The final act begins now.
There's more to battle. And just glory!
A little gift for ya.
Drinks flowing, wind flowing.
not my best at performances, but it works. Anyways. Ultimate damage is increased by 20% when launching an ultimate. When stunning or inflicting an attribute, when attacked, if it is a piece below, activating chain attack grants 10% decibels. One second, folks. So tell you what, so I'm gonna take this conversation. There's maybe something going on. So let's do a little break right now. We'll do about another hour or so when we come back. But for now, let's take about a 15-minute break. Because actually that'll be give us a chance to stretch our legs, probably stretch out your muscles after doing a little bit of a cringe and dealing with my crazy rump. So I'll get you a little bit of a break here, and then we'll be back. All right, folks. So see you in 15 minutes. All right. Alrighty, folks, we are back. Hopefully you had a nice little break there. Hopefully your faces are all set to start cringing up again. Yes, I will never give up the cringe. I will never give it up. Never! Alright, so let's get our game audio back up to spot, and then let's see what we're going to do with these cards here. Alright.
Let me at him.
Slow down there, Missy. Well, look who it is. Looky who it is.
I knew you'd be the first to find me. Guess taking that chance worked out. But I didn't expect you to get here so quickly. Maybe it's because your bamboo is so short that those guys didn't spot you. Makes sense. Having an appearance that doesn't stand out is a survival advantage in Hollow Zero.
I can't believe you're cracking jokes right now. Are you hurt? If you're okay, let's hurry back to the outpost.
Don't worry. I'm more or less in one piece. I can't go back to the outpost yet. I have unfinished business here. My most trusted independent investigation team captain.
What? I have a bad feeling about this.
I have a bad feeling about this. You're not assigning me more work, are you?
Relax. You'll be well compensated. As for what I need help with, it's a little complicated. Did you see the recording I left you before you came?
Yes, I did.
You mean the investigation that Miss Hoshimi Miyabi was part of?
That's right. Not too long ago, I commissioned Chief Miyabi from Section 6 to track Nineveh's movements, and she stumbled upon an abnormal ether zone. However, she realized that the abnormal zone seems to be connected to the Dark Wall, and she decided on her own to stop the pursuit.
The Dark Wall? As in the one at the very edges of the city?
That's the one. The same dark wall that was pushed back by 3 Void Hunters working together. I never expected that this abnormal ether zone in Hollow Zero would have something to do with it. It's like someone intentionally diverted our attention away from the anomalies at the edges of the city, steering all monitoring and research efforts toward Hollow Zero. That night, I couldn't sleep, so I used some workarounds to access the Institute's confidential database and started comparing fluctuation patterns of the Dark Wall and Hollow Zero. Some of the observation data reports were rather ancient, dating back to the founding of the city. They even seemed to be related to the first generation of Void Hunters. But when I tried to download the data, you'll never guess what happened.
I would agree, Incubus. The tracks for Zenless Zone Zero, they definitely nailed it. They seem to be doing quite good. I mean, even with just the differing factors of the different genres and just putting them all in together, I think it's pretty well.
What happened?
All the data I was looking at got locked, and at the same time, I received a blank email.
Blank email?
Yep, completely empty. But I think it was a warning to stop digging.
Definitely a warning.
After that, my internal account at the Institute started getting frequent error messages. It felt like there was some sort of background program scanning all my research. Meanwhile, the abnormal ether zone in Hollow Zero kept expanding. At that point, I couldn't trust the Institute anymore, at least not the higher-ups. To find answers, I entered the Hollow myself to obtain first-hand data. and I decided to contact you.
That tells me that there's somebody in the top brass of the institution that's pulling some strings with these ethereals. I could very well be wrong, but I'm starting to suspect that.
So, what do you need me to do?
Finding the truth can wait. Right now, we have a more pressing issue. If my hunch is correct, the ethereal's abnormal behavior is orchestrated by some powerful being behind the scenes. I'll explain the details once I have the holo observation data from here.
For now, we should retrieve the holo observation data nearby. There's an observation point I previously set up nearby. I need to analyze its data to confirm whether my assumptions are correct. The area is swarming with ethereals, though. We'll need to deal with them quickly. Where is this thing at? Am I jacked up or what? Yes, if it was there as a staircase, then sure.
Incoming! Time to heat things up! Yeah! I'll keep it burning!
Okay.
Bernie! Time to shine! Let's crank it up!
Nice work, Bernice. No escape.
Okay, you look like fun.
Okay.
Dirty trick! I'm here!
Sure.
Let me at him! Bernie! I'll keep it burning! I'm here!
Okay.
Time to shine! Not one step further!
Now, you're the prey.
Hey! Let's have some fun!
Nice work, Bernice.
That came right on time. Are you listening to what I'm saying?
As expected, the results match my previous estimates exactly. I did some calculations before entering Holo Zero. The results showed that the ether activity here would peak soon. When that happens, it might draw in that powerful being. I'd say its threat level might be on par with Nineveh. No, perhaps even tougher to deal with. After all, it can manipulate ethereals as its pawns, causing them to behave unpredictably, and that's what's been catching us off guard.
No wonder these ethereals seem unusually intelligent. They could almost take an IQ test. But what's this entity after anyway?
Its goal is likely to increase the ether concentration here, to set the stage for its own descent.
Descent?
Yes. Just like how some fish can only survive in salt water, That entity needs the surrounding ether to be active enough to move from the depths of Hollow Zero to the outer areas. Increasing the number of ethereals to amass ether. That's what the entity is trying to do. It'll make its descent when the ethereal population peaks and the ether activity is at its highest. But it's not too late yet. If we can lower the ether activity in this area by eliminating ethereals, we can stop it from manifesting and force it back to where it came from.
Eliminating ethereals. Now that's a job I'm more than familiar with.
This is why you're my most trusted, independent investigator. So easy to work with. Now that we're on the same page, let's get ready to move. The data shows that entity is fast approaching.
Let's see what we got here. Hey there, Noah. Welcome in. Enjoying the weekend here, doing a little gaming. Alright, let's see what our friends have to say so far. Looks like they're going to say the same thing. Let's see if Ray says anything different. Or does not say anything at all. Alright, let's head out. For the final battle! Ooh, that's ugly. Please tell me that is not Nineveh. What the heck was that?
Next, I'll cuff us together. Just kidding.
This is escalating very quickly. How long have I been playing this game? I'd say anywhere up to maybe 20 hours, something like that. But not today. I was in accumulation from when I first started. But as far as today, I started at 2 p.m. Eastern Time.
Okay. I'll make it painless.
Okay, so that's cleared. So far, no, I've just been playing this one. Did a 15-minute break in the middle of it. All right, let's see.
I'm here. Let me at him.
The pressure's on.
Bernie, ready. I'll keep it burning.
Sure. Careful.
Let me share the load.
Ready.
Yep.
Nice work, Bernice. Yep. No escape.
sure what CS is.
There's more to battle.
Haven't heard that game.
A little gift for ya.
Brighter than fireworks.
The final act begins now.
This party is just getting started. Let's pick it up.
Here's a taste of the abyss.
Hey, let's have some fun. More time.
At this point, I'm not sure if I really have a favorite game.
Not one step further.
But I would say it's enjoyable. It's more enjoyable than the other games that I play.
Being happy's what counts. Home is where the...
Hey, ready or not, here now, you're the prey.
And clear. Alright, that was interesting.
Unbelievable. Oh, we actually did it. The surrounding ether activity is dropping rapidly. That entity actually backed off. But, it disappeared so quickly. If only it had stayed a little longer, I could have gathered more data.
Hey, something's coming at a cost. And you know what? Your life is more valuable than that data at this point.
What's with that look? Relax. I'm kidding.
So she claims. I'm from the United States, Noah.
If it weren't for your timely arrival, I'd probably be ethereal Chow by now. Thank you, my most trusted independent investigation team captain.
Then maybe she can be a little more careful when doing these investigations so that she doesn't get in a pinch like that. I'm not available 24/7, you know.
The unbearable weight of trust. Could you give me something less intense next time?
Well, even if you say that, an ace like you is someone I call on only in a crisis. Just like this one.
There goes my time eating a few Pop-Tarts.
To be honest, I had anticipated that the abnormal ether activity might bring trouble, but I didn't expect it to be that particular one. If I'm not mistaken, that corrupted being is the one labeled Geppetto in the database.
Mr. Geppetto, are you up to something? I'm gonna have to ask Pinocchio, because at least we'll know if there's a lie. I do not stream daily, unfortunately. Usually it's on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays.
Geppetto. That's its name?
I believe so. I found some of its records when I hacked into the database. A lot of details match the data we just collected. Seems like the higher-ups at the White Star Institute know more than I thought. Perhaps I can access more info if I curb my rebellious streak and act like the obedient little researcher they want me to be.
Man.
Wait, you hacked into the database? No wonder you got a warning.
Hey, it was for research purposes. Maybe my methods were a bit extreme, but the results were good. And I even got details on Geppetto. You see, that's what we call the end justifies the means.
So they say, but there's still a risk to it. What's your suggestion, Noah?
The fact that I'm still standing here chatting with you after hacking into the database says a lot about the higher-ups' attitude.
Well, when you're pulling strings on stuff that you really shouldn't be, yeah, how's that for a pun?
Of course you're gonna be on edge, especially if someone's sniffing real close to finding out where that string leads to.
They still need me to handle things in Hollow Zero, so they're turning a blind eye for now. Bringing back data on Geppetto will make me more useful to them.
I'm pretty sure they'll put some type of lock on your username.
As for the connection between Hollow Zero and the Dark Wall, I should probably wait until things calm down before looking into it further.
Well, they're most likely gonna upgrade their firewall at this point.
Plus, those files on the first-generation Void Hunters really intrigue me. Why would the Institute lock those documents down?
I bet you they're gonna go beyond the Kerberos security protocol.
What exactly did you see in the database? I'd like to know the details.
So the schedule displays when I'm offline as the banner, but I can also throw in a timed message as well. So I'll take that into consideration.
Unfortunately, it was just bits and pieces. I'll need time to work through it and verify it. I'll let you know once I have concrete conclusions.
I'll also make another command that says like ! schedule. So I'll put that into play as well.
After all, there aren't many people I can trust these days, you being one of them. Don't worry. I'll tell you as soon as I have more information. My most trusted, independent investigation team captain.
Hopefully she don't start flirting with this kid.
Wait, what are you planning to do? Don't tell me you're going to hack into the database again.
Oh, don't you worry about it. I'm simply planning to return to the outpost and do some perfectly normal research. But just the thought of having to deal with all those questions and paperwork once I get back is giving me a headache. And since I went into Hollow Zero without permission, the higher-ups will be furious. Even if they don't fire me, I'll be writing self-reflection reports for a month. Ugh. All I want is to analyze the data on Geppetto. I don't have time for all that.
Actions come at a cost.
Oh, by the way, do you happen to have a self-reflection report template I can use? If you do, please send me a copy.
Do she really think that we paid that much of attention in language arts? Do she really think that?
Writing self-reflection reports isn't part of my job. You're on your own.
I'm pretty sure a Google search will help her.
All right. I was just joking. I'll have my Bang Boo take care of trivial stuff like this. It's used to working overtime after my training.
I can see why. It's a dadgum robot.
So, my most trusted independent investigation team captain, it's time to take our data back to the outpost. Don't worry, I'll take full responsibility this time. The glory of being a hero is all yours.
I'll pass, Noah. Thanks for the offer. And there we are. So 1,000 out of 1,500 points for Shadow Crystal data. What's this guy have to say? What does he have to say? Ray filled me in. If I'm being honest, we could not have managed without you. If you hadn't acted fast and stopped more ethereals from emerging, things could have been much worse. On behalf of the Defense Force, I thank you. Your contributions will not be forgotten. That's going a bit overboard, huh? I'm not only saying this out of politeness. In the Defense Force, we actually have a contribution list. I'll make sure your name is on it. It's an honor for you that you deserve. The people on this list are by no means ordinary. The The Defense Force meticulously records their life stories. That might be a bad thing. From the moment they make outstanding contributions until their glorious final sacrifices. Let's see, that gives me mixed feelings. Take that down. I'm not out of the picture yet. I don't know. Maybe, yeah, it gives me mixed feelings. Giving praise is not my strong suit. Please bear with me. Anyway, back to your latest investigation. The existence of a corrupted capable of controlling the other ethereals is truly bizarre. That thing's called Geppetto, right? Yeah? Good. I'll remember that name. It certainly caused us no small amount of trouble. And is a formidable foe. I need to come up with a summary of this operation and formulate corresponding defensive strategies. We cannot let the surrounding ether activity continue to increase. We'll need to dispatch more investigation teams into the Hollow soon and organize a battlefront purge to clear out the ethereals. Wise, why are you enlisting to help? You are every bit as capable as the investigator Ray selected. However, you just completed a rescue mission and might be a little fatigued. You should rest at this point. You rest at the outpost and recalibrate the HDD system. Everything is functioning normally, and you're ready to participate in Battlefront Purge. Whew! Finally done with reporting in. Thankfully, the higher-ups don't overreact. They are simply following protocol to hold me accountable for leaving my post without permission. It seems the intel we brought back is incredibly valuable. I owe that to you. And he tells her to be more cautious next time. Wait a minute. That device on the table, it almost looks like a firewall. Either that or a router. Yes, of course. Now that I have a reliable ally like yourself, though, I can relax a little. Oh, here, take this. What is that, an M2 chip? An M2 SSD? Ray's experimental data card. The data inside has been damaged and seems to have only symbolic meaning now. Don't worry, it only contains some corrupted files. Take it away from the outpost and toss it somewhere far. The farther the better. Don't worry, it's nothing suspicious, just some discarded documents of mine. Any content of value has been destroyed in accordance with the Institute's regulations. Now it can't even be read. Nothing but useless junk. Why don't you just burn it? Feel free to toss it in the clutter pile. You definitely won't need it. What are you up to? Oh, I'm just giving you some worthless scraps as a keepsake. Nothing more. I ain't buying it. I still say something's off. It's good to be skeptical, but being overly suspicious might keep you up at night. Try to trust me a little bit more. After all, you're the independent investigator I trust the most. A damaged data card. What do we got going on here? Let's see. Who are you? You must be of logistics. Great news, fantastic news. To support independent investigators in their work and in the line with the Hollow Zero investigation policy, everyone can exchange for supplies with Z-Minutes. Thinking I'm too formal? Well, after all, this job is just like working as a flyer distributor on the street. It's all about talking nonstop. It has become a habit after all this time. Well, I definitely cannot continue talking. That's just not my style. But my passion for supporting the exploration of the Hollow is genuine. Even if I've said it 100 times, I'll say it for the 101st time. As usual, supplies are plentiful today. Please exchange them with your Z-Merits.
Interesting. All right, I'll check this out a bit later. I'll check that out a bit later. But I've got some business that I need to handle, so we're going to call it here. And I'm going to get that business taken care of. And I hope that you'll be able to join me for the next time that we have a little get-together, if you will. But I appreciate everybody joining me this time around. Hopefully you had a little bit of fun. Hopefully you had a little bit of cringe along with it. So wrapping up things, if you want to get more content and cringe even more, you can check out my primary outlet. That's my YouTube channel. It's got voice acting role plays on there, as well as visual novel playthroughs, which I'm going to be bringing that back soon. So stay tuned for that, as well as the gaming playthrough archives. This will be on there as soon as I get it cropped up. Also tech tutorials related to Discord bots, as well as some technical tips on using things in OBS. And also the life lesson series, which covers both anime and movies, extracting the lessons that we can learn from the characters and applying that so we can become better in our demeanor and in our discipline. I encourage that you check me out on Twitter through the URL there, as I do interactive updates on there from time to time. Also, if you want to get links to any of my media outlets, you can do so via the URL to Linktree. So once again, thank you everyone for watching, and until next time, happy mixing everyone.